Those were the days.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. Back when people were just like, I don't know you, I don't have to like you, and hey, so we got a Duck Hunt dog.
Hey, man.
And I'm a big fan.
DHD is one of my favorite characters in this game.
I've been playing him like a monster.
Really?
And honestly,
Yeah.
dude, after what I saw MVD could do,
Yo,
and after
he
some
was
of the
on
things
some
I
stuff.
picked on, man.
Beating the Buzz?
What, yo?
How do you win that matchup?
Yo, we say it all the time, man. Kimmer, Can is my rock. What are you gonna do about it? Like, it's just so real, and it's such an awesome mind game. Like, the Can is one of the most absurd ways to hold player attention I've ever seen in my life.
Right off the bat with the shotgun, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the scary guy that you don't want to see if you're against DHD, by the way, if you're in the stream.
Now, I have to say, I didn't like that Can setup from the DHD, because when you have the Can that close to the ledge, the get-up attack in a Can actually has an outstanding path for the Can to take, and I would have liked to see him abuse that on Mega Man to gain a little stage control. He's also kind of fighting off in the front of his Can, which is a little bit weird, because against Mega Man, you really got to get your zoning right, and you can't give him 3% on your own projectiles.
Woo. Hard knuckles for days, though.
Yes, most certainly, and
I think he's trying to get in a lot of these poking sort of forward airs, as you can. Oh, neutral air, interesting. Because I see a lot of the Japanese DHDs kind of just poke with forward air, and it's very.
Now, yeah, I could definitely see that much. My only problem with it is, though, is that there are some fun nuances of Duck Hunt Dog. Like, for instance...
Did it just eat the Mega Man?
Yes,
buster?
the durability of the actual Cowboys differs amongst different moves, and it's really good against projectile games. Like, when playing against Mario or Dr. Mario, it actually takes 2 full pills or fireballs to break through that. So you can get some really cool setups based off knowing the durability, but right now, Mega Man is just all over the board, and Duck Hunt Dog is on the run.
Yep. All right. Mega, I really like the stage control right there for Mega. He didn't really get any percent, but he's just not letting DHD land.
No,
like, look
definitely not.
And I do think that DHD does struggle landing if he doesn't have like the right projectiles in the right spot. Like he's very reminiscent of Steak.
Oh yes, he did for without question. I think it's so.
He's a bit less of a tank, but more high speed.
By the way, guys, I have to play my match, so the names are not going to be updated for a bit. Sorry, everyone.
All right, no worries, Spooky. We'll make sure to keep everyone informed, so don't worry about it, dude.
I'm so hyped that Spooky's entering, by the way.
Yo, it was the best tweet I've ever seen. When we got the tweet that he was like, you guys win, and he tagged me, Dakota, and Max, all to let us know he had gotten the Wii U. It's awesome to see, because Spooky, man, he has been so loving towards the Smash community, and he's been so real towards all of us that we can't show him anything besides love, because this man just, he does everything for us, and he comes out here, he's talking about we're going to break 2K viewers if we haven't already. I mean, like, he's doing so much for us. It's just ridiculous.
I'm about to check the views on my phone right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Either way, Mega Man doing mad work. He got that swift back throw kill on Zork.
Yes.
Interesting name, Zork and Darkblues.
It almost reminds me a little bit of Zurai back from the Brawl days.
Ooh. Those old school names. Okay.
Yes. But as of right now, Mega Man definitely getting the better of this Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah.
Duck Hunt Dog getting the right idea, though. Tossing that can over the ledge. Like I said, get up attack, a great way to hit the can. Can, a great way to force some respect.
Woo!
And, ooh, talking about respect, there was none there.
Not at all. That's a space where you shouldn't respect Mega Man.
Yep, exactly.
And I think I say this every time I see a Mega Man on stream, but don't respect that man's recovery.
No.
There's no invincibility.
It's a fraud. We all know it. And there it is. Get yours. Those 3 up tilts. Missing that back air. Should have gone for up air again, but still getting that 39%.
Okay. I was looking for some kind of punish there.
Yes.
Something. I don't play DHD, so I can't tell you
I'm
what.
a big fan of DHD, but the way he's playing, it's making me very hard to commentate without coming off in a very negative light, because he's just not optimizing his cans, and the can is the backbone.
That's the character. That's the core.
That's what it is. Like, you gotta abuse can, you gotta set up with can, you gotta get your grabs from can. Like, can, literally, I joke around, but I say can is my rock, and that's how you recover with can. Those are the things that you do. You abuse can, and you don't give him abilities to abuse your generally weak recovery.
And and it's funny because I do think that Zork, he makes some very solid reads, and he has some good decision making, and I think his spacing is off sometimes when he goes for fair, but he has the right ideas.
Most certainly.
But just the recovery and the lack of can usage is just giving Darkblues just. Who's the man in the sunglasses? I wish I. Oh, I don't know how to. I'm not going to mess
I'm pretty
with
sure
Spooky's
Spooky
stream,
still lined them up properly. So as of right now, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Darkblues, as we see, tagged to match up the Mega Man versus Zork, the Duck Hunt Dog, as we see here.
Shout outs to Oakley Shades at tournaments.
Yo, that looking fresh. Gotta come out here looking fresh, guys.
T-Pain.
Yep, exactly, right? At the tournament in my shades.
Ooh. All right, so we got a counter pick to Town and City. Zork immediately going in with a cross-up neutral air. And we see Darkblues just retaliating, getting those Mega Man tornadoes in, going for Rufio. All right, quick can. Loses control of it again, though. All right. And we saw a little bit of a misspace right there from Darkblues with the pellets. But this game, in contrast to the first game, there's a lot more zoning going on, a lot less grabs and direct A-button melee-based attacks. I see a lot more pellets, a lot more metal blades.
Yeah, and what you want to see from these two characters, two characters that are built around zoning, they definitely have to. Now, granted, I mean, it's not too uncommon to see that in a zoning characters matchup, where normally they're very well aware that they need to zone. But when a zoning character's fighting a zoning character, there are times where you really do have to disrespect and take advantage of the loopholes in their walls.
Yes.
Because it's just going to be a standoff. It's really hard to get you damage if you're going to just sit back the whole time. So I definitely respect what they're doing, but as of right now, we see it is back and forth.
Dead even.
Yeah.
Although I will say I do think that while both characters can actually kill off their projectile game, I think Mega Man has a better time killing in general, but DHD has a better time killing with his can off stage, especially versus a character with Mega Man's recovery with no invincibility.
Yeah, I would say raw, like attack strings and follow-ups definitely goes to Mega Man, but when it comes to closeouts, Duck Hunt Dog and some of the follow-ups that MVD has shown us with
they're consistent.
Yes,
they're consistent. Whereas Mega Man, you know, he has to get that up smash out of shield, which is really good, frame A, and it comes out quickly, but it's a read. Whereas DHD, he could be like, well,
that's going to kill. That was a rage up air, and you know that little pup is not heavy enough to keep himself off from that.
Shout outs to Brandon.
Most certainly.
If any of you guys know DM Brandon, he's an amazing commentator and streamer.
And a Smite God.
If
you didn't know, like, don't hide from that.
Woo. Now that was a nice can setup. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right now. Did not really respect the crash bomb there, and that made him lose his advantage. But, you know, he's getting it right back there. He's really leveled up from last game. I can already see Coontail smiling a little bit at the screen.
Exactly.
Walking forward, down tilt the cam.
And that's what it is. You need those follow-ups. And right there, see, now that's... I feel too much like someone that I shouldn't say, but as of right now, I love Duck Hunt Dog, and I like what Zork's doing, but I feel like Darkblues is taking advantage of him because of the fact that right now, we know that Duck Hunt Dog's trying to play a little bit safer. He's down his stock. He's not paying attention to it, but Mega Man with rage and off stage, it's going to close out right there. And that's what I was afraid of. Because unfortunately, Mega Man just keeps coming at you. There's no stopping him. Once he gets that momentum.
And if you don't know how to recover, that's it, man.
Most certainly. But nice try there by Zork. He definitely was leveling up and had some good things going on. It just seems like Darkblues had managed to get the better of him. We have Spooky sitting back down, and I
got bodied. I got destroyed.
All right.
I was about to say, did you get that Swift 2-0, man?
Yeah, I got it right.
That's all right.
That's what should happen, though. Let's be real. I can't play this game for a short amount of time and then come here and expect to do well against some of New York's finest.
You got all the flavor up here. Who's going to teach you how to play this game?
That's my hope. I'm hoping that people would just teach me what's up.
Oh, most certainly, dude. Without question. Spooky definitely going to get that breakdown.
Someone said stream my match. I'm glad that match was not streamed because it was like the first game was like self-kill and then something happened and I think he up smashed me and punished me. And then the second game I did a little bit better, but it was still a 2-star.
Well, granted, nonetheless, Spooky, you only got your Wii U how many days ago?
3 days or something?
Come on, man. Like, what do we want from you right now? You can't be a prodigy.
I didn't even get to practice
quick.
yesterday because I had to play or I had to stream the French qualifier
there
for
you
Can
go.
Clash.
And that's what I'm saying. We ain't going to hold it against you, man. You're going to get time to do your homework. We ain't going to hold 3 days against you. Like, come on, Spooky, get that knowledge up.
I know. I just want to get better. You know how it is. Yep. Do you recognize either of these monsters that are about to play?
Yes, that is Helpr on the right for sure, but I don't know who we have on the left.
That's all right. We can figure that out. That's what we have the good old bracket for.
There we go.
So Helpr versus, I think this is Adamrch, but he spells it R-C-H, not R-I-C-H.
Okay. Now, this should be interesting to see who Helpr plays. Helpr, as we know, in Brawl was a very, very strong day-to-day and Lucas main. Very well aware of the characters. Always. We should see what he's bringing out here. It looks like Adamrch getting those controls ready to go.
All right. So Adamrch, and this is me, Spooky with Coontail right now. Orion will be back in just a moment, guys. Just give him a few.
As always, just keeping you guys updated on Twitter, doing our best to get more of you guys in here to see this crazy action we got going down here at Smash Attack. As always, we got Spooky on the stream, holding it down, getting us them numbers, and making sure that we got plenty of people watching what's going on.
I'm just happy that there are people here. I thought that this would be, since it's just past Apex, I figured that less people would show up.
See, the only thing is, in the Smash community, we got that thirst, and there's no way around it, yo, man. After Apex, these kids just want more now than ever, and not to mention, as you know, Spooky, because this is a little bit more for, you know, what FGC's used to, we got EVO coming up. And with EVO coming up, obviously, you know, and Smash Brothers getting 2 separate games there, these kids are real hungry now.
I can't believe that Melee and Smash 4
I mean, you know,
are both at EVO. That's nuts.
That's nuts, and it's awesome just to see that the community standing up on its own 2 legs so hard to actually get that attention.
Well, they earned it, man. They had 1,000 people for Melee at Apex, over 800 people for Smash 4, and that was one of the first big Smash 4 majors. It's got to only go up from there. The game's still new. People are still figuring out the rules. We don't even know which stages are the right ones to play and which ones should just stay banned. So yeah, this game has a beautiful future.
Most certainly, and I just love to see where it goes. We are in, you know, one of the cornerstones of the minds of this game and the past game that was Brawl. New York, New Jersey, definitely very, very strong regions.
Yeah, dude, even guys like Mewtwo King, which are popular guys known among the FGC, MTK's like from here or Jersey, right?
Yeah, he travels a lot, but he is a Jersey native. So yeah, that's the one thing that's cool about the Smash Brothers scene is right here, next level. You're in the home of the craziness.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
for
you're
sure.
In the thick of it. I can tell that these guys are all monsters. And speaking of monsters, we have Diddy versus Falcon, Helpr versus Adamrch. Nice throw at the start.
There we go, and Helpr right off the bat. Very interesting to see him going Diddy, figuring in other games he had opted for a little bit lower tier following. So it should be interesting to see what he brings to the table, especially being from New York City.
Nice
and definitely having.
I like what Adamrch is doing here. He's getting nearby to Helpr, which prevents him from setting up bananas or anything else. And then not only is he using his guard throws really well, but he's also using his tackle to keep Helpr airborne so that he can get lots of free damage.
And as right now, Helpr looking a little scared of that grounded game. He's getting what's his here, but I mean, Adamrch had done a great job of keeping him out, but making me eat my words as we see him getting right onto the ground.
So effective. Down throw, side air that time.
Oh, man. And as we've seen from Zero, he makes that down throw look like it's absolutely
that was ridiculous.
Outstanding command grab from that side B there.
Nice. That was up there. Went for another one, but he missed it.
Solid frame trap there. Forced him into the air dodge from the up air, and there it is. Little hoo-ha. There we go, Spooky. I love it.
All right. So Helpr coming back in that one.
Most certainly. No, Adamrch can't be countered out because Captain Falcon, always a monstrosity.
He messed up. He messed up.
No, he didn't.
Oh, your Helpr's so
ridiculous. There it is. That psych out game had him messed around, trying to force that Falcon to overcommit.
Nice grab. Nice grab. He whipped the grab and still had enough time to go for another one.
And now this is a little bit hard for Adamrch. He's forced to respect what Diddy's doing right now because he's at low percents, which means that he can get strung to all hell. So as of right now, Helpr taking advantage of that intimidation. And ooh, almost such a hard read. Goodness gracious.
Lots of damage there from Helpr as the punish. But one thing that I like that Adamrch is doing is that he's generally been safe. Helpr's so good at getting grabs. I don't understand.
Oh, yes. Coming from an ex-day-to-day main in Brawl, he will grab the hell out of you.
That was a nice down smash.
And there you go.
So 76% for Falcon, but we do have that rage benefit.
Most certainly. And as of right now, though, Diddy pressing him off stage and looking for that dash attack follow-up that did not connect.
That punish was so legit. Down throw. Could not get a follow-up.
No nair follow-up. No nair follow-up again.
He's having trouble predicting where Helpr will DI.
Oh, wow.
But was that a dodge? Wow.
Yes, that was a spot dodge and Helpr. Right there, closing it out.
And Helpr takes that game.
Pretty handily, without question. He definitely held it down there.
But Adamrch, I think, should go back to a little bit of the strategy he was using previously. He was controlling the ground game. He was using shoulders a lot, and just lots of techniques that made it harder for Helpr to grab him. Hopefully he can go back to that.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about is in the beginning of that game, Spooky, we saw a lot of back and forth. Helpr was having a hard time getting grounded, but something tells me that Helpr might have been feeling out Adamrch a little bit. He wanted to see what the Falcon was going to opt for. He was looking for a little bit of those habits to see how he was going to try and come after Diddy in the air. And once he got an idea of those habits, I think that that's where Helpr really gained the advantage of learning how to punish Adamrch's landings with Falcon.
Okay. So right now we're on counter picks, and it looks like the pick may be Duck Hunt stage.
Yes, and as we know, Spooky, this is a favorite. They love this stage.
Actually, I like picking this stage. I hate when people pick the stage on me. I like picking this stage against other projectile characters.
Yes.
Because the ducks can get in the way of all their nonsense sometimes.
And I definitely agree with that. It's a very helpful thing. I play Duck Hunt Dog, and I personally hate that stage because of those ducks.
Because of the ducks get in the way of everything. And actually, at the first Smash Attack, we experienced lots of people killing the ducks constantly, which I thought was kind of strange. But as it turns out, and of course everybody already knows this, the dog himself is a platform.
Yes.
Really useful. It looks like we ended up going to FD though.
And now this is a little bit scary because against Diddy with such a strong ground game and such a strong double game against Captain Falcon, as we see this starting already.
Already starting off with the down throws. But you know, this is Captain Falcon's job. Even if he's up against Diddy, if he can't win in this style of matchup, then there's really no hope for him.
Yeah, and that is very true, Spooky. He should have his strings and everything going. Triple down tilt there from Captain Falcon to try and push him out. And a mean dash grab.
Oh, you should not play on the ledge like that too much.
But as of right now, Helpr. Now, Helpr had messed up an earlier combo with that down throw to up air. Did not get the follow-up out of it. So as we see right there, missing another back air, but still getting what was his.
People are so fast at grab punishes. I watch Helpr just immediately, as soon as he shields, go for a down grab. Like it's a parry almost. Look how quick that is.
And that's what it is. They don't want to give the player the opportunity to DI or mash out so that they can maximize the combo out of the throw.
Yeah, my tactic to get around stuff like that has been to use like the down floats and then try to cross them up so that if their throw comes out, they'll go the wrong way. But I can see already that tactic definitely would not work on Helpr. He would just turn around and correct his grab.
And that's what it is, a hard F smash to close out first stock. Had the rage right now. Adamrch getting a hold of that banana, though.
So a Diddy can only have one banana on screen at any time. If your opponent ever steals it,
that's it. That's theirs. Yeah, Helpr definitely sticking to the fundamentals, sticking to the center of the stage, getting his strings where they are, not overpressing his combos, and really just getting that solid damage as we see here along with those follow-ups.
And Adamrch is having trouble even taking this first stock despite Diddy being at high percent.
Most certainly.
Good block. No punish. Helpr's movement.
And as of right now, it looks like the intimidation factor at Diddy is definitely getting Adamrch, as we see here. Adamrch not able to stop respecting Diddy, and unfortunately taking so much damage from it.
He is.
Oh.
Nice. So we do have rage here. We got to watch for the invincibility from Helpr.
Now Helpr did opt for something a little crazy there by slamming those barrels into the ground, because that is very well known for killing pretty early. And with Captain Falcon being at 121, that definitely would have been a kill shot.
Throw punish again.
Oh, good DI by Adamrch to get away from that up throw.
Made it back to the ledge safely. Great throw.
No follow-up yet again, though. Very weird to see a Captain Falcon not
I think he's
following
gotten punished a couple times for following up, and that scared him into not chasing Diddy. But, you know, he's got to go for those. He has to chase him when he has an airborne.
You got to get what's yours, and that combo is guaranteed, that down throw to nair. So, unfortunately, not getting what's his and paying the price. We see Helpr taking him for a full-blown ride. And this could be it. Ooh, but it was a forward throw.
Again. This is the end. Oh, okay. Adamrch still in the game. Let's go. Ugh.
Still living 200% though, and that's going to close it out right there. Helpr on an absolute tear.
2-0.
That's what it was.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. So Orion's going to be... Oh, yeah. Do you need an outlet? Sure. Let me see if there's one available. Hold on. Yeah, there's one over here. Just give me a second. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't just let someone randomly plug it in, Orion, but you asked me first and you said, hey, I need this, so everything's fine. Don't worry.
See, there we go.
People are just impolite. That's really all it comes down to. They don't ask, they just do things. All right, guys, so Orion's going to be rejoining us. I'll be in the stream chat. Enjoy, everyone. Have fun.
All right. So we getting back in here. We got
Minty Flash.
Most certainly. Now